All right, ditching the screen time for some Colombian sunshine. This Bogota itinerary is amazing. We've got history, art, those incredible mountaintop views. You've clearly been doing your research.
Absolutely. It's a great mix, and you found some real gems. Let's dive into how to make the most of it all.
First thing that jumped out at me, the Museo del Oro. So, gold, lots of gold. But digging deeper, it's about way more than shiny stuff, right? You've got a whole section on the Muisca people here.
Right. Muisca, you could spend a full day at this museum and not see it all. It's about understanding the stories behind the gold. See, for the Muisca, gold wasn't about wealth the way we think of it. It was deeply tied to their spirituality, their beliefs about the cosmos.
Wow, okay, already hooked. You specifically called out the Muisca raft. What's so special about that piece?
The Muisca raft. That's the heart of the El Dorado legend. It shows the ritual of the Muisca king offering treasures to the lake gods. Covered in gold dust, can you imagine? History, artistry, it's got that Indiana Jones vibe all in one artifact.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Okay, speaking of incredible sights, your notes on Monserrate, it's more than just a view. Yeah, you've got it marked as a pilgrimage site.
Climbing Monserrate is an experience. You've got the panoramic views of the city, which are amazing, don't get me wrong, but the atmosphere is what makes it unforgettable. The incense, the prayers, locals making the climb as an act of devotion, that you can feel that energy, even taking the cable car.
Wow. From a mountaintop sanctuary down into the city, La Candelaria. You've got photos of street art, notes about colonial architecture. Where should we even begin?
La Candelaria. Best way to experience it is to just get a little lost in those winding streets. But starting point has to be the Plaza de Bolivar. It's this central square where you've got grand colonial buildings right next to street vendors and, well, pigeons. Perfect microcosm of Bogota.
You pointed out the Palace of Justice and the primary cathedral. Any must-knows for those two spots?
The palace. It's a powerful reminder of some tough times in Colombia's past. It was the site of that siege back in the 80s. But then the cathedral. Total opposite. An oasis of peace. Beautiful. Inside and out. Walking between those two places.
Man, you really feel the layers of history.
Heavy, but important.
Yeah.
Okay, amidst all this history, you've got a modern master circled here. Fernando Botero and his museum. What makes his art so special?
Ah, Botero. Playful, but thought-provoking at the same time. His figures, a lot of them just everyday Colombians, are painted with this voluptuousness, I guess you'd call it. Challenges our ideas of beauty. And you can't help but smile even when you see the social commentary in his work.
It's like he holds a funhouse mirror up to society, right? And his museum is the best place to see how his style evolved.
100%. You'll see early pieces next to his later work so you get the full picture, so to speak. Keep an eye out for his still lifes. The way he plays with proportion, it even extends to fruit and instruments, makes the ordinary look fascinating. Okay, so we've got ancient gold, mountaintop sanctuaries, colonial streets, and of course, Botero's incredible figures. Bogota sounds amazing. Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
As you explore, pay attention to the details, the stories in the cobblestone streets, the smiles of the locals. Let Bogota surprise you. You won't regret it.